Welcome everybody to High Gear Racing. Garrett Jenkins up here in Brew bringing you coverage of HGR on Thursday night. Right now, 21 drivers so far on track to start the race, might I add. Right now, 7 drivers have posted a lap. Most of them mock qualifying runs right now. The man on your screen, Tim White, fastest over Quentin Stanbuck, Aubrey Thompson, Cameron Craighead, and James Ware in the top 5. Well, we got a moment of the action. See, Kent, you're going to talk to a couple of drivers real fast. Give him a little buddy, Aubrey Thompson. Aubrey Thompson, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sound pretty chilled out tonight versus most nights. How you feeling?
Uh, I feel alright. Been at the hospital here the past couple of days, so just
I'll be damned.
got back home and chilling. Just wait to see what happens tonight. You know how it is.
I understand completely. As for the car, however, and tonight track temp appears to be at 130 degrees. God Almighty. How do you feel like that's going to? Do you feel that's going to affect the racing inning tonight? Do you feel like that all 3 lanes will be a factor in the running here?
3 lanes should be a factor, but if we get green flag pit stops, you be ready. Is all I'm going to tell you, because it's hot. Even coming off of pit road practicing right now, you can tell it's definitely hot.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully we get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, now, as it stands, just a few minutes remaining left in practice. Actually, a few seconds, 7 seconds to be precise. So, Tim White will be the fast in practice with a 56.5, 650. And right now, qualifying up next. Give me 1 second, folks. Right now, Tim White, matter of fact, getting us started for qualifying. Jeff Mert will be second. Quentin Stanback rolling out third. James Waring just now rolling out in the fourth. Well, McCorbett. So 5 minutes to post 1 lap. Ought to be a thriller tonight. Right now, 19 cars on hand. See if that changes as qualifying goes on. Still time for drivers to join who ain't joined yet. Anyway, at the line, Tim White's lap starts now. Along with Jeff Mert right now, Sean Corbett on track. Steve Sizemore, or not Steve Sizemore, but Joshua McCullough rolling out onto the racetrack. Right now, Tim White, 29.9. Him and Jeff Mert practically dead even as far as the qualifying laps go through the first half of the racetrack. Jeff Mert with a slight advantage. So Tim White, Jeff Mert come across the line just about at the same time. 53.908 for White. Jeff Merck's time, 8:28. Quentin Stanbach across the line, 8:61 for Stanbach, good enough for second. Right now, James Warren. James Warren. Across the line, Warren, 8:49. New colors for Warren tonight. Sean Corbett up to second, winning 8:40. Well, Kim McCullough will cut back to Aubrey Thompson just in a quick second. McCullough will be first across the line between them two, survey says. And 8:40 for McCullough and Thompson across the line. 0:29, a thousandth of a second off. Thompson in the second. Right now, Cameron Craighead will catch him right at the end of his lap. Well, Craighead will slide into seventh. Joshua McCullough across the line. McCullough clocks in seventh quickest now. Steve Sizemore. Set on pole for last night at MMS. He'll come across the line at 8:34, good enough for third. Over Steve Sizemore, Gordon Spain, 8:61. Spain clocks in eighth quickest. With 50 seconds remaining, this will be it. And the last one to try and knock Jeff Merck off the front row. Matthew Patton down to the apron at the line. Survey says is enough for a top spot. 8:34. It is not. Fourth quickest. Not Sean Corbett had the top five. And Jeff Merck on pole for tonight's running for High Gear Racing. What did he tell us in a broadcast before? Agent like fine wine. Yeah. Well, now I got a moment. We'll take a collapse that just a minute and go through the starting lineup for tonight. Well, Jeff Merck on the pole. Aubrey Thompson will be starting second. Practically tied all the way back through our scoring system, so it has to go smaller than that to separate Merck and Thompson from the pole. But Steve Sizemore, Matthew Patton, third and fourth. Kim McCullough, Sean Corbett, James Warren, Quentin Stanbach. Gordon Spain, Joshua McCullough, Cameron Craighead, and Tim White, your fast 12 for tonight. Nathan Harper. Okay, so from Harper on down was based off iRace's discretion, which has Nathan Harper, Joey Masavage, 13th and 14th, Kevin Allen, John Ward, 15th, 16th, William H. Scott Jr., Mark Vondell, 17th and 18th, Freddie Bazinez in the field tonight along with Ambrose Knievel. We'll round out the top 20. And that'll do it. So 20 drivers on hand tonight. Let's talk to driver of the Blanchard Towing and Recovery, number 60, Jeff Merck. Jeff Merck, you feel like we're having this conversation again. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Well, put the Joker on the pole tonight. Actually, the man that took the pole from you starts behind you, but nonetheless, Next gen car, over 100 degrees track temp. What can we expect tonight?
Wow, that's right. If I had to guess. Uh, these cars are pretty gridlocked, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. They've kind of put these cars almost like the realistic ones. It's hard to really do anything. So
Well,
I'm kind of glad I'm already up front. Makes it a little bit easier.
well, I'll ask you this before I let you get ready here. Will that kind of change the driving style for the 60, or is it pretty much business as usual? Stay at the front, try to stay at the front, lead some laps, and be there at the end.
Yeah, you pretty much nailed it. Try to stay at the front as long as you can. Try to stay ahead of the pit strategy, all that good stuff. Looks like we're going to delay the start here because Kenny missed the state gridding, so we're going to hold off the start so he can catch up, and then we'll probably go green on the back stretch.
Well, buddy, thanks for the thanks for the report. I know it'd throw me for a loop later.
Yeah, that way you're like, what are they doing?
Jeff Mert, best of luck to you tonight, buddy. Hopefully we get to talk to you in this thing.
All right, man. Just in case we don't, hopefully my old lady's in there watching the broadcast. I love you, babe, and go try to get this win for you.
All right, buddy. Best of luck to you. Jeff Merck starting from the pole tonight. Excuse me, folks. Well, delay to green. Kevin McCollum missing the start. What'll happen, they'll take the official green flag, but it will not. The actual getting up to speed part will wait until somewhere down the back straightaway. Which will ride on board with Jeff Merck and see when exactly that is. Well, they are, so I guess we're on the green. Well, Thompson will immediately take the lead down the back straightaway. Evidently, Kevin McCullough said just go on with it. But right now, Thompson down in the bottom quickly around Jeff Merck. Thompson down in the bottom, Merck trying to pull that outside lane he'll have. Corbett right behind him. 22 Quentin standby. A lot of drivers in new colors tonight. Well, at the line, Jeff Merck back up to the outside. Aubrey Thompson, Merck leads at the line. Right now, Merck padding the top two. Corbett trying to get it. Corbett standby coming out outside lane with Joshua McCullough. He's run entering turn 3. Right now, Sean Corbett will lead him. Coming off of turn 4, barely. Merck battling right back to the bottom. Right in the line, give it to Jeff Merck yet again. Pretty good, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Right now, driver's starting to thought about shuffling in the back right now. Amherst Knievel will drop down to that third lane out of Ford Machine, Ford Blind Squirrel Racing, making his return so far. Actually right on board with the driver of the 04. Right now, outstanding, like we said, a couple drivers in the field with new colors tonight. Cameron Craig getting one of them. New to us right now, Cameron runs. All the way back there in the 15th spot. On further up to the field, man who didn't even get a chance to start last night's race. Freddie Bazinez already on the move. Starting 19th up to 11. Get a look at Tim White's machine. New drivers lifting a lot. A little bit further ahead, James Warren. In new colors than I of his own. Right now, Quentin Standby gonna go in. Standby's gonna go backwards, still right on board with James Waring, and right now we'll go right back to TV view. Jeff Murphy keeps the lead over Matthew Patton, Harper Thompson, Steve Sizemore, and as a matter of fact, James Waring up to the top 5. Third lane, Josh McCullough, Tim White, Greg Ted Hall going back. Goran Spain bringing the middle. Spain with Brain Bazinez. Thompson and Patton already up to the outside of the racetrack. They see the run coming. Quentin Standby now the driver. Oh man, out really in that third lane. They'll go back, but like I said, 60 laps of a 50 lap race, plenty of time for something to happen. Right now, as Patton continues to lead. "100% fuel tonight, so what looks like very well could be a one-stop race. To really determine all, they're going to go 3 wide yet again, make it almost 4 wide. Thompson and Merck almost comes together. They'll fan it right back out 3 wide again. Corbett, White, and Stenbach on the outside lane. The Savage, Ward, Gordon. Pretty much, oh, Gordon Spain all over the place. Hang on to her, buddy. So right now is practically what you want to see. 2 wide action. Drivers trying to go in and see what they can do early, what they can make early. Sean Corbett kind of makes right from the top 5 all the way back to 16th. Right now, Gordon Spain, Joey Masawa, John Ward, Deca Pro. 1, 2, 3 on the pylon, and 1, 2, 3 on the outside. Spain down to leaving Savage out to dry. Ward quickly to follow. McCullough now will push the 64 machine. Getting them all kinds of loose, but they're holding on to it. Right now, there, Jesus. Field right now close to wrecking, almost. Matthew Madden right back out to the outside. Oh, there goes McCullough and Waring involved. Good God almighty. Caution is out. Joshua McCullough's PGR, McCullough Motorsports MMS machine trying to get it back rolling. Quentin Standbach, massive damage. There'll be a tow back to the pits. Well, under the first caution of the night, let's see what happens. We'll set this up going down the back straightaway. McCullough comes down, wearing there's 2 wrecks. Oh, stand by hard into the wall. Seriously, a car immediately smoking afterwards. Let's go back and look at this one more time. McCullough comes down. Warren has the run. McCullough doesn't quite, almost hesitates. Hesitates enough that Ware don't know what he's going to do. He might be thinking going back to the outside. Gets into the back of Savage, and from there, Savage steering broken all to hell. Just trying to hang on to it. Gets behind on steering, stand by, nowhere to go. And a vicious shot into the outside retaining wall. We're right on board with Quentin Standbach. And right on board with a couple other drivers. Okay, nothing he can do. For Joey Savage. Get a look at it here, actually. Well, last but not least, Joshua McCullough. Right now, Cameron Craighead, your leader. Gordon Spain, Tim White, Matthew Patton, Steve Sizemore, the top 5. McCullough, Scott, Bazinez back in. Quentin Stanbach already 1 lap down. Several drivers coming back down. Cameron Craighead, among others. Their size, more Jeff Merckx back in the pits. We'll hand the lead over to Gordon Spain. Right now, all the way down Jeff Merck has pit under this caution. Big break for Kevin McCullough. Huge break, really. Other 3 machine back in it. All right, we're at the top 10. Get ready to go back to green. Gordon Spain, Tim White, Matthew Patton, Sean Corbin, Ken McCullough, top 5. James Warren, Jeff Merck, Mark Mondale, Ambrose Canebo, and Cameron Craighead, the top 10. Well, to re-racket. To recap so far, only 6 different lead changes. Right now, Gordon Spain and Matthew Patton are tied with the most laps led at 3. As we get ready to go back to green with 39 laps to go. Gordon Spain on the bottom. The control car, we're rolling. Oh! Big shot to Patton from Gordon Spain there. A hell of a save nonetheless. Josh McCullough, black flag. Right now, Tim White's going to bow back on the outside lane. Got the right behind him. Right now, putting standby 1 lap down. The only driver 1 lap down. Still 19 drivers in contention so far. Lap 12 in the books, working 13 now. Gordon Spain, Matthew Patton, Tim McCullough, Craig Head, and Merton, the top 5. Right now, 37 to go. Spain continues to lead. Going to have Patton, McCullough. Really the same top 5 I just mentioned a minute ago. Right now, Corbett battling back to the outside yet again. Going to try to bring Ware. Freddie Bazinez on the 7. John Ward with him. Craig Head up to cover. Hell of a save. Light though ran him up out of room. Nonetheless, forces Corbin and Warren up 3 wide, patted up to the middle. McCullough's going to take over second. Freddie Bazinez now to work that middle lane. Savage along with him. John Ward as well. Aubrey Thompson in that middle lane. Try to bring Quentin Standbach with him. Of course, 22 still 1 lap down. Give McCullough to the lead. Contact saves it. Kim McCullough will lead for the first time tonight. If you just joined us, of course, race recap might look a little wonky. We'll wait and see. Oh, that's pretty good. Right now, Matthew Patton, your leader, only 1 caution for 3 laps so far tonight. 6 official lead changes. Matthew Patton back out front. Right now, Patton, of course, just mentioned, led for 3 laps, going to make it 4 at the line. Frank Bazinez slides in second to Savage Ward. Working the outside lane, Kim McCullough will slide back into the top, into the 5th position. From a Savage Award right back out front. Dega Pro 1-2. Patton slides in the 3rd. Bazinez McCullough still a top fighter. Fanning out 3 and 4 wide in the back. Get it back down to 3. You see James Waring and Gordon Spain. We're trying to get away back up to the front. Now it'll be Thompson. Sean Corbett. We'll try to put that middle lane right back up, but right now, that outside lane, middle lane, whatever you want to call it, losing ground and fast. right now, field right back to the 2x2 padded. Call it Cunningham right back to the top 3. Jeff Merck's been hanging around that top 5 area in the lead for most of the night already. Oh, McCullough turned in the Corvette, and they're going to wind him up. Nathan Harper spins, leaning the wreck. Holds on to it. But Kenneth McCullough. Second incident for McCullough tonight. First one involving Joshua tonight. Kenneth shot Corvette, massive damage. Well, you can look at that 45 machine tail at the right front. Massively killed. You can get a look at it here. Yep, definitely broken. Definitely, I would say it broke the tie rod, but I don't think he'd be able to turn the car if it had broke the tie rod. Obviously, some massive suspension failure on the 45. Let's go back and look at it. Well, it's going to start with Kenneth McCullough. Something happens to the 03 machine. Well, look at it coming off of turn 4. It goes up to the outside. Oh, it gets loose. Gets loose after making, well, all right, hold on, rewind it here. Rewind it. Set this up a little bit better here. Right there. Oh, Patton gets the apron. Forces McCullough up. Makes the car unsettled. And from there, I mean, nothing McCullough can do. You see how Nathan Harper gets involved in this. Corbett, Kevin Allen, William H. Scott, all involved in this. First off, let's ride on board with Kenneth McCullough. Just seeing it, and away she goes. There's nothing anybody can do, really. Especially when both cars get the apron, the front two get the apron simultaneously. And it really all it did, it just unnerved McCullough's car enough to where got behind on the steering, around she went. Hard to catch, really hard to catch a slide in these cars. There you see it just snaps on him. Sean Corbett nowhere to go, bam. Get Nathan Harper's on board here. There's about had it cleared. He's going to keep it off the one. Actually going to save it. A hell of a drive for Nathan Harper. Well, last but definitely not least, Kevin Allen's on board. Well, with Kevin Allen already in the pits fixing damage to have all lighties. Because right now, Cameron Craighead, Joey Savage, John Ward, James Waring, Joshua McCullough, the top 5. We'll rewrite the top 10. We'll run right back through it one more time. Cameron Craighead, Joe Savage, first, second. James Warren, John Ward, third and fourth. Josh McCullough, Freddie Bazinez, fifth and sixth. Aubrey Thompson, Tim White, seventh and eighth. Then Gordon Spade and Jeff Mert, the top 10. All right. Craig Edmund Savage brings us down to 9 rails restart zone. Rolling again. Now 2x2 down the back straightaway. Savage. James Waring gonna try to get out ahead. Bazinez in tow and win him. Right now, Massage Waring will lead off the turn 4. John Ward going to look to the outside. Going to try again for Freddie Bazinez, Tim White, Gordon Spade, Nathan Harper. Top 5 in that middle lane. John Ward looking to make his presence known tonight. .28 laps to go. Now Savage will hold the lead. Jeff Martin looking to take it 3 wide. Won't force Cameron Craighead. Out of line, of course. You watched MMS last night. You know that Jeff Martin and Cameron Craighead. Well, Jeff Martin was not happy with how Cameron ran the race. Cameron. Well, Cameron may have gotten the wrong end of the stick last night in Little Dog, Big Dog, but nonetheless, that was last night. This is tonight. Jeff Mert, the pole sitter, right back out front with Thompson and Ward winning. Down the back straightaway. Caution is out. And that life here. Steve Sizemore, Freddie Bazinez involved in this along with Ken McCullough. Well, for Ken McCullough, second incident tonight for him. Freddie Bazinez, Steve Sizemore caught up in this. Saves Sean Corbett. Let's see what happened. Taken from the Raging Idiot Racing Network blimp camera. right now in the field pushing off a 4. Bazinez shooting the gap up in the middle, and the hole just closes up. Cameron Craighead and Von Ness, as is Mark Vondell. Yeah, I can see it real good right here. So Bazinez sees the guy, he'll shoot the gap. I mean, it's really as simple as it is. You know, it just, the hole closes up. There's a hole there. Bazinez goes for it. Unfortunately, it gets the door shut. And just pretty much as simple as that. Right on board with Freddie Bazinez. Don't shoot the gap. Yeah, I say there's nothing you can do. Craig had massive damage to that machine. Martin Vondell's on board. Well, just like I said, falls in. Really just fell in everybody's lap. Well, right now to re-rack it, Jeff Merck, Aubrey Thompson first, second. Got Ward, Waring, and Spain in the top 5. That might be subject to change, depending on drivers coming back in the pit. Cameron Craig had back into the pit. You see it on the ticker. Well, now to official, we were at the top 10. Jeff Burke, Aubrey Thompson first, second. John Ward, James Waring, Gordon Spain, top 5. Nathan Harper 6th. Ambrose Knievel, Quentin Stanbot, Tim White, and Joey Savage. Your top 10. Working the third caution of the night. Just join us. We'll go through another race recap. Jeff Merck, your leader, just past halfway on lap 25 of 50. 3 cautions for 9 laps and a total of 10 official lead changes. right, Jeff Murray, Aubrey Thompson brings down to your 9 rounds restart zone. We're rolling. 22, last to go from Talladega. Right now, biggest movers through the field since the start of this race. With John Ward, Ambrose Knievel both up 13 spots. Harper up 8. They are the biggest movers in the race so far. With Matthew Patton down 8 spots. McCullough down 6. See at the bottom, Steve Sizemore and Sean Corbett both down 14 spots. Got a lot of work to do for the drivers. Right now, the Chevy top 2, Jeff Merck pushing Aubrey Thompson, John Ward, the highest of the Toyotas right now. Top 5 remains 2 Fords, Waring and Harper. Got the line, giving to Jeff Merck barely. Over Thompson, 21 feet. Matthew Patton taking it 3 wide. Not sure if it was by design or if he was thinking somebody would go with him, but nonetheless, the 30 probably fall back into 18th. Nope, stays 15th. Right back to the top spot. How about Nathan Harper and Quentin Stanbach? We're not that long ago. Stanbach was a lap down. Right now, bounding back in the top 5. Right now, 17 drivers remain in this lead pack, including Nate Scott, Jr., Sean Corbett, Kevin Allen, all 3 of them out of the draft at the moment. Oh, Vondale. Mark Vondale and Matthew Patton making contact in the back. The field works down the back straightaway. 19 laps to go from Talladega. Three wide. Well, Joshua's stuck on the outside. Gonna get right back in between Vondale and Bazinez. Oh, where's gone? James Waring gone and into the inside retaining wall. No caution. Right front massively locked up on that machine. Left front, I'm sorry. The day appears to be done for James Waring. Meatball flag. Right now, Kim McCullough on the outside. Harper Bazinez making contact. Meanwhile, new leader. And his name's Quentin Stanbach. With 18 to go, trying to get his first win in HGR. Stanbach's going to try to hold back Harper, but Harper Bazinez has got an outside lane practically figured out and locked down the back straightaway. McCullough, Joshua that is, that third car in the outside lane, they're going to drop it down to the bottom. Well, James Ware will make it to pit road, however. We'll go one lap down. Steve Sizemore out of the race. Be the first retiree of the night. Meanwhile, field scatters, Thompson around. Aubrey Thompson around, no caution yet. Keeps it straight. Holy hell. Thompson's going to loop it around. There's the caution. Well, that happened. Let's go ahead and go back and look at it. Jeff Mert comes up against the 54 Thompson. Thompson tried to set it, but gets behind on steering. You see White and Knievel both have contact with the 54, and around she goes. Well, right now, Nathan Harper, Freddie Bazinez 1 and 2. Joshua McCullough, Quentin Stenbach, Gordon Spain, the top 5. One driver coming back into the pits. Not just one driver, several drivers. The field will approach the 1 to green here. Misavage, Ward, Mert, Vondale, Matthew Patton, Knievel. William H. Scott, a couple others in the back. We'll re-rack it. Leads the top 10. Nathan Harper, Freddie Bazinez, first and second. Joshua McCullough, Quentin Stenbach, third and fourth. Gordon Spain, Kim McCullough, Tim White, Matthew Patton, Jordan Savage, Jeff Mert, the top 10. I'll probably have to re-rack it one more time because I thought this was the 1 to green, but it's not. Right now, while we got a moment, we're gonna look at the Raging Idiot Racing Network pit strategy report. Well, strategy up and down the place. Nathan Harper on a 17-lap run. Bazinez on 10. McCullough on 10. Gordon Spain, Quentin Standbach 17, making 18. On down to Savage, Patton, Ward, Craighead. From 8th all the way down to 14th when Ambrose Knievel are all on. Who have all pitted under this caution. That was the Raging Idiot Racing Network pit strategy report. Alright. When the field takes the green. 12 laps to go. This is going to be fun. Alright. Harper, Bazinez in the United Rentals restart zone. We're rolling. Right now, Bazinez off to a great start. Down the back straightaway, Gordon Spain tucked up right behind him with Quentin Standbach. Drivers shuffling, trying to get to the outside lane of Bazinez. Will lead him into turn 3. Right now, Bazinez. Freddie at the line, 11 to go, will lead. Barely over Gordon Spain. Intending to go in there and get to the line at 10 seconds back to pick up. Ambrose Knievel back there. Starting in the back now. Up to 9th. Middle lane starting to slowly deteriorate. However, they got the cars to really make something happen. And they'll get that chance here off of 4. Savage up to that 3rd lane. Ward and Thompson will go with them. Harper to the outside of Bazinez. Gullah chooses to stay to the bottom and push Freddie Bazinez. Harper will fall right back up against Gordon Spain and the Savage right now. Well, Matthew Patton. Haven't heard a lot of that since the first half of the race. Back in the running with 10 to go. Up to 4th. Knievel going for a top 5 spot, but right now, Savage and Harper both getting outside. Three by 3. about 4 rows deep. 9 laps to go at the line. A hell of a run from the Savage, even bigger run from John Ward. However, Bazinez tries to block him, tries to stall it any way he can. Not going to work. Right now, the Savage are back to 2 by 2 with Matthew Patton leading that bottom now. Join the Savage trying to get clear. He is clear for the moment. Down to the bottom, the Savage will lead at the line. 8 to go. Right now, third lane. 3 wide yet again, further back. 5th row. The 5th row, as a matter of fact, Nathan Harper trying to get a great run through a triangle. Going to drop down in front of Knievel now. Bazinez out of line. Cameron Craig had a look to the outside. Jeff Burke in that 3rd lane. Right now, Bazinez, Harper clear for the bottom. They want it. They do. They'll take it. 7 to go. 6 when they get to the line. Kevin McCullough making his way back up to the middle. Harper and Bazinez pretty much were right back to where we started on the restart. Be 5 laps to go. And no surrender. Here comes Thompson, Ward, and Merck on the outside yet again. Stand by, got the cover. Pretty wide. Stand by, Howard, that middle lane going all the way back again. It's hard to make any moves. Big 5 to go. Nathan Harper gets clear of Bazinez. Join with Savage now, trying to put that outside, the middle lane, I should say. Knievel, McCullough, Kevin Allen going Spain, the top 5 in that middle lane. And everybody bailed on quick standby. Right now, Harper will lead them. Off of turn 4, 4 laps to go. Right now, Sean Corey about to go 1 lap down. James Ware's joins Steve Sizemore in the garage. Oh, they're going to beat. Ooh. Man, they almost. That was close for Merck, but Kenneth McCullough and Gordon Spainman, they made it work. 3 to go. Darver, a bit of a lag. No harm, no foul. Will be two to go for Nathan Harper, Freddie Bazinez, and the rest of the field. At the line. Two to go. If anybody's got anything left, now's the time to make something happen. But McCullough and Burton to be answering that call. Harper thought it was going to go to the top immediately, right back down to the bottom. Cameron Craighead has that middle lane forwarded up yet again. Lap and a half away. It will Nathan Harper be leading when they get back to the checkered. Got one more full lap to make something happen. But they'll see it. White flag. One to go for Harper. Matthew Pound to the outside. Bazinez cuts him off. Freddie Bazinez trying to take lead for Harper. Harper with McCullough. They won't never make it back. Bazinez to the point. For the moment. Matthew Pound's going to Craighead to the bottom. Thought Pound was trying to jump to the bottom lane, trying to fake him out, but came out other players. Pound in the middle, Rankin in the back. Jeff Burke around. At the line, side by side, 3 by 3. Get a photo finish, cameras out. At the line, Harper slams Bazinez. Nathan Harper in the victory lane. Not my mistake. Cameron Craighead was the one that slammed Freddie Bazinez. It'll be across the line for, well, actually, I got two different things. On one screen, I got I got Harper, McCullough, Bazinez the top 3, White, and Savage the top 5. On another screen, I got something different. With that being said, you know I hate doing it. And I apologize for the rough sounding voice tonight. I don't know what the hell's going on with it actually. But we'll go to iRacing official. I hate doing this for the broadcast, but top 3 officially Nathan Harper, Cameron Craighead, and Joshua McCullough. Freddie Bazinez, Tim White, the top 5. And we're going to wait on official word. Matter of fact, I'm going to get race control on the line. Well, while we wait, one thing's for sure, Nathan Harper's the winner tonight. Been a long time since Nathan Harper's gone back to victory lane. He'll do it tonight. We're waiting word on the rest of the top 5. So top 5 is under review. Nonetheless, we'll go ahead and get Nathan Harper in here. If he's available for an interview, that is. Well, actually, Nathan Harper not in here at the moment. Well, while we wait for Nathan Harper, of course, still waiting on word on what the top 5 really will be. The race control says it's under review at the moment. It's just been made official. The top 5 stands. So it will be. All right. So this screen's right. So it will be Nathan Harper, Kevin Craig, and Josh McCullough, the top 3. And surprisingly, none of the top 3 are in the chat for an interview. So with that being said, go all the way down to Tim White, who finished 5th. We'll give. Well, White's gone. Well, while we wait, they may show up, they may not. They don't show up, then I apologize. But this will be the finish. Well, Craighead comes down, gets into Bazinez, Allen, and Thompson, and that is how Nathan Harper will win this race. Not what I want to do. But good enough, we'll get it. But it does not appear that none of the top 3 will be showing up for their post-race interviews. So with that being said, following results from tonight: Nathan Harper, Cameron Craig, Joshua McCullough, Freddie Bazinez, Tim White, the top 5. The Savage, Ward, Gore Spain, Mark Vondell, Kevin Allen, your top 10. On down, Aubrey Thompson, Matthew Patton, Quentin Stanbach, Kenneth McCullough, Ambrose Knievel has had a good night going. Unfortunately, will be 15th. William H. Scott, Jeff Merck, Sean Corbett rounds out the top 18. And then, of course, Waring and Sizemore. Tonight's not going the way that neither one of them two drivers wanted. So that being said, none of the drivers are available for the interview. Again, I apologize in advance. That's how it is sometimes. With that being said, appreciate everybody watching tonight. Tomorrow night, Midnight Racing League Contender Series. Round 2 of the season will take place tomorrow. And I might be able to squeeze in MMS and HGR if HGR runs tomorrow night. But I will be able to squeeze MMS in, I believe. But until then, appreciate everybody for watching. Nathan Harper, your winner tonight. Now I'll see everybody in the next broadcast. Until then, take it easy. Have a good night.